think that some of our colleagues from Clearwire and ZTE either showing Kodak product in their presentation or talking about consumer electronic product being connected. So, you can understand that, or I think a very consistent thread in my presentation was that, yes, we are in the business of capturing memories, but this Kodak moment happens when you share, when you unleash this emotional process from sharing the memories. So, we are talking about high quality visuals. So to share high quality visual in mobile destinations, you do need the broadband in one end. On the other end, of course, if you really want to engage tens of millions of consumers, it must be affordable. So I think that, number one, of course, is the footprint, is the availability of broadband. Number two is the price, because again, if you add $60 or $70 to just as one feature, yes, to a product that is $200, it is too much. And of course, if you add the top of some connectivity or service fee. And number three, let's still remember, we are talking about mobile destinations. Yes? So if the great technology consume 1 or 2 or 3 watts, then you drain the battery in less than 1 hour. So you wouldn't. So power, this is really important to remember. Yes, we are not talking about powerful laptops with or that are connected or semi-connected, or we are talking about true mobile destinations, and you live on your battery. So that's another point that, of course, we have to remember. So I will say, of course, availability, affordability, yes. Again, taking as granted the quality of service and high bandwidth, and the third is going to be price and power and footprint, because again, it has to fit a mobile device, fit your pocket. I think that yes, because it is clear that this is a very open, very competitive environment that allows new names, new brands to emerge. And definitely, the incumbents sometimes they are not as fast or as quick to respond and to accommodate new needs. And here, I think that through the conference, we have witnessed small, aggressive, very fast to implement, very fast time to market companies that I do believe presents great opportunity and eventually become great partners. So it's definitely an opportunity for Eastman Kodak, yes. First, I think that the conference was well organized, well balanced between operators and technology vendors, and of course, I think that I was very encouraged also from the strong government presence. For me, this is indicative that the government really wants to make it right this time and to really create an open, competitive environment. So number one for you, yes, as a feedback, it was well organized, well balanced, and the content was really high quality. Now, I think that my, I would say, capture, yes, from this conference is that there is some sort of a threat or some sort of a cloud, a dark cloud somewhere in the future. It's almost like you are fighting or competing with an invisible competitor, yes, and this is the LTE. And basically because it is not here and now, you can say everything about it because it does not exist. So everything is just a supposition. So as you now engage with real customers, with real statements, with real billing, with real performance, with real issues, the LTE is still something that is fairly theoretical in a very, I would say, experimental. So I think that this is definitely going to slow down some decision makers because, for the competition, it is always easy to say, we will. And I think that, my perception is that do not wait. Do not wait. One is fact, one exists, one is ready, and one is a supposition, one is a forward-looking statement. And again, we live in an era where you make an investment, you should find the right business model to depreciate this investment in 3, 4, 5 years max. So yes, if LTE in 3 or 4 or 5 years comes and it is superior, you already, covered your initial investment and you can switch. It is painful, yes, but it is more costly, more disadvantaged to wait and do nothing. And I think that the WiMAX industry today in this show appears to be mature, yet agile, young, and highly motivated. That's a good question, and definitely, it is, I would say, easier, yes, or maybe safer to go and talk with the carrier. Because, even if you have the technology, it's not a solution, yes. A customer must have a signal, must have a service provider, yes. So I think that, that's definitely the starting point for the search. But the vendors are equally important because, especially I was encouraged by the Intel presentation that showed, I think, a very aggressive roadmap for future pricing of WiMAX enabling chipset. And as I said before, we have a digital camera almost in every mobile phone because, it is a single-digit kind of additional cost. So yes, the technology providers, the infrastructure providers, they have the power really to bring the cost structure or to a single-digit kind of, and this will really open the market because for us, if it is not hundreds of thousands or millions and more, it's a failure. Yes, we don't have successful consumer products that are, less than 500,000 or so. They have the power really to open and to enable the technology for the price point that we can expect really to open tens of millions of potential customers. So that's very important. I will say that this is definitely a very good use of the time for anyone that is contemplating some sort of I would say, mobile application or business case. It is relatively small, well focused, and it's the right size because you really can engage in quality discussions. People will open up, and something good is going on in this WiMAX industry. It is the openness. Yes, it makes competitors even to talk. It is something very unique. I never witnessed this kind of openness, and this forum is an excellent, good use of time. That's highly advised, I would say.